Perfect. Wonderful. Okay. What is that? What the hell is that?
The loom gate near the sparrow.
Oh!
Probably for the Enclave's council members.
What is that
Might
on
not
the
be
loom gate
myself,
though?
but I'd better grab a key swatch.
What? Oh, that's the hive! What? Hello everyone, welcome back to Eternal Strands, and today I'm hoping we can finish the Lost City quest. And as you know, this is one of the biggest quests that I've ever done in a video game. So basically we are looking for a large cache in Lower Denevron. We are looking for pieces that we can find from the arcs in Denevron. And we are still trying to find the asylum, which I think we might do next episode, depending on if we actually finish this Lost City quest. So let's go to Lower Denevron and then pick up the arcs on the way. So it should be right around this corner. Ooh, roll.
The tattered mantle.
There we go.
I've heard so many stories of this tavern. Always rowdy.
Okay, so this is where we should find the large cache. But now we need to find out how to actually get into it. Get away! Thank you! Tattered mantle. I didn't track it, that's why. Okay, so below the tattered mantle. So I need to go underneath it. Okay. Hello! Oh, we're in the magic. Oh! Okay, that is probably our way down then. There we go. Yep, it's right underneath us. Perfect. There we go. Thank you. Appreciate it. But how do we get down there? Alright, just another one of those, isn't it? We have to find the entrance to it. Definitely not that way. Nope. I've learnt from last time to always look on the edges. That's what it always is. Excuse you? Who is that? No, thank you. No. I love it. Oh, I love it so much. Woo! You gone? Oh wait, is that something down there? I mean, we can try. Ooh, that was weird. No, but it is. Oh, it totally is. Nice. Actually, you know what? I'm definitely gonna pick some of this up while we're here. Oh, yeah. I was afraid that was gonna happen. Okay, let's just go. Open up. Open up. Come on. Are you serious? There we go. Nice. Oh, it's like a cache in here. But this isn't what we're looking for, really? Ah. Hello. Okay. This way. Oh, it's like a secret entrance to it. There we go. This camera's being really weird right now. I don't know why. Oh! Oh, hi! Wow, that hurt. There we go. Much better. Holy crap, dude. Holy. Alright. Haha. Got a nice chest. Ooh. Rares. Frostbane leather. Okay. What's this? Trapper's crown. Oh, nice. It's a design. Alright.
Oh, wow.
Encrypted letter.
Right. Yeah. There's just so much. Oh. And a letter. Encoded like the others.
Can't wait to work it out.
Alright, so now we have to go back to Lane She can decode the letter, and hopefully we can maybe finish the quest today.
So, the letter. I'm prepared for bad news.
Uh-oh.
How did you know?
Your
We were
faces.
collecting supplies for other survivors. We know someone is out there. The supplies never made it to them. That and the tear stains.
Is that what that was? Yes, well, there's a lot to cover. We have the cache itself and our scrounging siblings. We should at least give you the high-level details on both. Where do you want to start?
Talk to me about the supplies.
They did astonishing work. If I weren't sure they're both gone, I'd hire them.
Oh.
Indeed, a robust collection, including several enchanted objects we barely recognize. They had a keen eye for things that could decay and took care to preserve them.
You two sound giddy.
Yeah.
If there's one thing Lane and I are passionate about, it's preservation of rare objects.
Okay.
Were there any hints of more of these?
As far as we can tell, this was it. Their motherlode.
Oh,
It's
wow.
impressive one runner could gather this much, frankly.
Have you been working your magic, Casmin?
Obviously. Thank you for bringing everything back so carefully.
Anything of note?
Yes, but let's save that until we've done the other questions.
Oh.
Mysterious.
Okay, that's weird.
That's enough about the cache.
Sure.
What did the final note say?
Yes, right. It was a farewell. One sibling disappeared. The runner.
I thought the runner of the pair was the one we found.
So did we. But this last message was a farewell to his sister. Apparently the Grumpole...
Really?
I know. But apparently their boss had been ordered to stop wasting resources on the search. And so our hauler left this farewell, hoping his sister might find it on the off chance she was alive. He was going to remove all their other messages so their plan wouldn't be found out. We postulate he was on his way to do that when
When the flood caught him.
Yeah.
these people, however many are left, they've really been through it. They might really need our help.
Oh, man.
They're still organized and have a command structure, but it sounds dysfunctional.
Okay. Oh boy. Yeah. I mean, we can't do anything, surely, can we? I don't know. Like, the Grumpole. Also, we know who's running the Enclave. Change the subject. I don't want to do that.
Is there anything we could do, do you think?
Sadly, no. But their story will live on in our chronicle.
Oh, okay.
Did we confirm they weren't actually stealing from the Enclave?
The letter seems genuine. I think their plan was to bring in a big haul. It says a lot about the Hearthsiders that our siblings thought this would clear any suspicion.
How so?
The cloud of suspicion tells us they were in dire times, tightening the screws on their own people. But bring in a big load and we trust you. Doesn't that sound a little like a bribe?
So you think our runners were dirty?
No. I think the system's dirty.
Yeah.
And they're just stuck working through it.
Mm-hmm. As it
I'm
always
not going
is.
to say the name, but do we have any sense of who was giving their orders?
The Enclave's leader was called the Eye, a first of firsts, after a fashion. Elected from the masters of each craft, the High Smith, High Enchanter, and so on. Unfortunately, we don't have any details about their direct superior. I will spare you the name.
Grumpole.
Let's move on to something else.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, where do we go from here?
We're not sure. It's something of a dead end. It is a win. We have restocked a number of very rare supplies, including enchanting supplies we don't have any immediate use for, but they'll be worth keeping. For study, if nothing else. I suppose the only other thing to say is, good job, Brynn. Indeed. We have made progress in unraveling the shape of what the post-Surge society looks like in the Enclave. Further, these documents are invaluable to the historical record. And maybe you put a couple souls to rest. Not to be sentimental.
Yeah, that's sad, but I'm glad we could do it. Alright, so next up we have, oh yeah, sabotage as well. I think I could probably run around and do that off camera, to be honest. I don't think I need to record that. Alright, so I just got the last archon device.
Sev and I have been digging into the devices you recovered and we've developed a working theory.
Oh.
We'll test it against the ones you found in the field.
Okay. Then we will go back to Dom and Sev and see what's up. But first, I really want to see what's in here, so... Oh, the Enclave. Alright, let's see what's in here. Ooh, hello. Chest. Very nice. Ooh, nice. Exactly what I needed as well.
What have we found?
That I am a very great fool.
He is not a fool.
I am. Hours trying to unravel the complex enchantments in each of these devices, and Sev here, paragon of clarity, points out a single point of commonality so mundane I had ignored it.
It's a team effort every time, Dom. What did you two discover?
What our keen-eyed friend spotted was a singular mark etched into each device.
A maker's sigil. We used them in Tarza to lay claim to a craft work. They're certified to each maker. And I've always heard we borrowed that practice from the Enclave.
Meaning this mark could be registered in public records.
The Spire is a logical next stop. Nothing comforts the rich and powerful like bureaucracy.
I know just the place.
Oh boy, need to go back to the Spire now. Okay. So it seems like, I think Solar and Sev are from the same place. And now we have to go back to the Spire, and I am not about to do that at night time, so let's do this. Okie dokie, very good. Let's go. I think the Spire's in Upper Denevron, so it shouldn't be too bad. Upper Denevron, I think. The Spire, yeah, okay. Need to go to the side.
All this light stone is reflecting the heat.
Oh my
It would be
gosh.
so much worse if it were absorbing it.
Careful using flame here. Anything flammable will ignite and spread far too easily.
Okay, thanks for telling me. Let's not do that then. The one thing that I don't like about this game is that there's not a lot of options to upgrade the stamina in this game. I read on the Steam discussions that apparently there's a armor that you can get, like there's gear that you can get to actually increase your stamina and have it regen quicker. But there's actually no way in game of upgrading stamina, which I find really annoying. I mean, the stamina's not bad, but it's like once you're wielding heavy weapons and stuff, it gets quite annoying and restrictive. So I do wish they added some kind of mechanic or a potion or something like that. Perfect, wonderful. Okay, what is that? What the hell is
A
that?
loom gate near the Spire.
Oh,
Probably for the Enclave's council members.
what is that
Might
on
not
the
be one
loom gate though?
myself, but I'd better grab a key swatch.
What? Oh, that's the hive! What? Oh my... I've never seen a hive before. I don't even know how to approach this. I probably shouldn't use fire, right? But I guess I... Oh boy. Okay, I think I got most of them. That was very unexpected. Holy moly. There we go. Okay. Done that in the first place. It would have made my life so much easier. That should be the last one. Holy crap, dude. Alright. Unlocked at the spire. Oh my gosh. Alright, so now... What are we looking for? The records in the spire. Oh, the owner of the maker with a sigil. Okay.
Back in the spire. Let's see if we can find a registry of maker's sigils.
Yep. No, dude. Honestly.
This looks like some kind of evacuation plan. Old. Probably from before the surge. Were they consulting it? Tables with assets listed. Looks like a tabulation of supply levels. Coordination for the runners and haulers. They remained in the city for years after the siege, according to these dates. Wonder why they left. Just some birth records. Surprisingly detailed.
Invaluable. We'll have to make sure Lane adds them to our archive later.
Here we go. Sigils. Ah, found it. Our creator is listed here as Lucia de Crassus. 2 registered workshops, both council approved for dangerous materials. She must have had some pull before the surge. One is here in the city, and the other, let's see.
Elysium?
I've been there. That frozen town out in Dredger's Mire.
Oh.
Better wear something warm.
So I
think it's important we run this one down, Brynn. The water clock is dripping.
Okay. Weaver's Rest in Lower Denevron and Polderville in Treasure's Mire. Okie dokie then. We will do that. So good thing we have a loom gate right here. Oh, we don't want that. Nope, we don't want that. Okay, let's go back down. And then we can go straight to the loom gate and get out of here. Perfect. Actually perfect. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Not bad. So now we go to Lower Denevron. Weaver's Rest, right? I think so. Let's go to the perch again. There we go. You should be safe in here, hopefully. Yes.
The record said this place was registered to our enchantress of interest, Lucia. It sure doesn't look like a saboteur or smuggler's den. On the workings of archons by L. de Crassus. Seems promising. Dom?
Certainly topical. Probably not enough to go on by itself, though. Still significant.
Okay, now I have to go to Dredger's Mire again. Which should be a cakewalk now that we have our new cold and heat build. Things are not very nice. Stay down there, how about that? Stay there. Good. Thank you, appreciate it. So where are we looking and why that's spreading so much? Hold on. Up here. Ooh, Windskull Strides. Nice.
That aerolith can influence the weather. Almost certainly why things are frozen over.
Malfunctioning, then?
Indisputably. The ice buildup must be causing a cyclical localized reaction.
Sure. I'll take care of it.
Good idea. Swampy environs and intense cold is bad even for Enclave parchment. Best to lower the risk.
There. Already warming up. Hope I didn't damage the priceless artifact too much.
You can't make an omelette, as they say.
A lot of notes here. Water damage from the cold and melt, though. Let's see. Materials. Huh. That's how you visualize a pattern. Lots of marginal notes. These have to be from Lucia. Ah. She mentions a flood in the later passages.
Sev and I will look at these together with her book then. See what we can learn in context. As Aurea says, candle is burning on our flood problem.
Which was painfully dry and highly theoretical.
Unsurprising. The Enclave was notoriously tight-lipped about the construction of the arcs.
The book was still useful, as it contained a number of craft-specific terms, shorthands and annotations, all critical. Referencing the book clarified the notes.
Without it, they bordered on deranged rant, especially at the end.
Sort of a window into her thinking.
We suspect Lucia spent a long time in isolation while working on these.
She covered many topics, but the most prominent was her work into the flood.
Okay. Not really.
Her workshop was a little brisk, even for my tastes. Any idea why?
She was fascinated with Enclave technology, specifically the dismantling, disruption, and repurposing of it.
She was experimenting with aeroliths, the massive enchanted stones that control the Enclave's weather. When the effect is accidentally concentrated, it can be quite
So that's
intense.
why the mire was frozen
We
over.
suspect she was experimenting with the aerolith in relation to the floods. She predicted their start.
Okay.
How do those devices I found with her mark on them tie into all of this?
In her final notes, her obsession shifted from the Enclave's leadership to the miasma flood. She was determined to find a way to stop it. On one hand, she looked to the aeroliths as a mitigation. Could they repel the miasma?
In the end, her answer was no. And so she turned to disruption. We think the arcs were tests. Could she shut them down?
And if so, could she shut down something larger?
She was clearly successful at least once. Maybe twice if we count the one outside the Veil.
Indeed. And when we're doing more general questions, that is what we must talk about.
Ah, okay.
All intriguing information. But we should focus on the Flood. Does she have an answer for us?
Partially. This is the design.
Her research led her to one conclusion. To stop the floods. She needed to disrupt a barrier of some sort. The frustrating thing is that she never explains what barrier or where it could be found.
She assumed, unfortunately, that anyone else reading it would know what she was talking about.
Her design is detailed and specific. The device it would create inverts the flow of magic and enchanted objects, disrupting them for a time.
Oh.
We think the devices we found on the arcs were prototypes, small experiments to determine efficacy and duration.
So what's the catch? If the floods are still happening, clearly she didn't build one.
Not necessarily.
Lucia's thimble, as she calls it, requires some highly specialized components. It has to withstand considerable magical flow, far more than what's produced by an arc.
It's like how mass scales exponentially. Just because you can build a scale model of an aqueduct doesn't mean the real thing can support its own weight.
Thankfully, that supply cache you found has the necessary materials to handle that kind of magical flow.
Oh.
Solar can pick up where Lucia left off then.
Exactly. The other thing we'll need is a source of magical flame. Solar's mantle won't be enough by itself.
Magical.
I can handle that part easily.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have clear next steps. Just one more thing. What happened to Lucia?
The flood. Our best guess, at any rate. There's no sign of her.
So maybe not. Lucia's thimble. Nice. Okay. So now all that's left is to go to Elysium, and I think we're going to leave that for the next video. That has been such a long journey. I tell you, this quest is by far, as I said, the largest quest I think I've ever done. I don't think I've ever actually played a proper RPG before, so this is quite a unique experience for me. But yeah, we're going to go to the key swatch, which is in the Elysium, which we already have the key swatch for. Archon's Heart, this is where it leads to. So I will see you there in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.